Oh yeah,
Pretty crazy, man.
yeah.
I'm
It's
like
nuts.
explaining it to Marissa, and she's like, it sounds very Taylor Swift. And I was like, how dare you? But honestly, a little bit.
Are you reading it to your
Yeah,
baby?
honestly, like in in reference to Sleep Token, I am a Swiftie, 100%.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
reading Sleep Token lore to Roman before bed.
do
And then Vessel said unto
you,
thee,
they have a manga. You can like order their manga.
Do
You're
they?
saying
Have
manga?
like a bedtime story.
Is this like a Canadian
Yeah.
thing? You guys say manga?
Manga? Isn't it
I
manga?
say manga.
I actually don't know.
Tomato, potato.
Americanized, it would be manga.
Oh no, you fucking weebs.
What? Not mange, you fucking Jesus Christ. Manga. I think Dylan was right about that one. Manga. I've always said manga, but I think it's a bit of Canadian twang in there. Manga.
Your Canadian
Manga,
dong.
manga.
Keep it out of here.
I think that's just a white people thing.
Hey man, Canada is North American too, so saying it's been Americanized isn't U.S. centric. But you're right, white peopleized.
No way.
I don't remember what dice I need.
Do you do that too? You get like dice for each character. You make an excuse to buy dice.
Yeah, I
It's
do
like
buy
their
dice for
life
each character.
force.
But I also like because my weapon does like lightning and cold damage, so I have them color coded, so I know how much is lightning and how much is cold. Because otherwise, I'll attack, and then Stephen will be like, "How much is the and how much is the cold?" And I'll be like, "Fuck, I don't know. They're all the same color."
Yeah, certain things have certain resistances. So.
Mhm.
Francis,
call.
get a mic check.
I don't even know where the zone is. Get out of here.
I'm checking my mic.
There you are.
Yep. You're there.
Then 2d6 cold damage and 4d8 lightning. 2d6 cold. Yeah, I'll do this lightning. 2d6 cold. Oh, I thought I was muted.
Is
Nope,
my
you're good.
voice showing up in my own
Hold on, I'm gonna
OBS?
call Christian.
Cold damage and 4d8 lightning. 2d6 cold. Yeah, I'll do this lightning. 2d6 cold. Oh, I thought I was muted.
Is
Nope,
my
you're good.
voice showing up in my own
Hold on, I'm gonna
OBS?
call Christian.
Damage and 4d8 lightning. 2d6 cold. Yeah, I'll do this lightning.
You used to be able to like in Chrome you could like right click on something and say send to my phone, and I think that they got rid of that.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
I like that the mustaches come back.
Thank you. I was
Or
growing it out
pop or
for quite a
something?
while and just trimmed it. Hey. I could be, if I wanted to.
Yeah, most people could.
You guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Got to get a position so my antlers are up the giant
Up his
skeleton
ass.
guy's butt.
Yeah, so you were tickling his taint with your giant antlers.
Man, I don't know what it is, but in D&D games, I always end up interacting with NPC taints.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat. We're not here to yuck your yum.
It's a
Speak
male
for
power
yourself.
fantasy.
Except for Christian is here to yuck your yum.
You're the taint whisperer.
Actually, something like that.
I think I have the audio all worked out on the recording to all my 0 viewers. Yeah.
Right on.
Steven, let's say you were the head coach of our little D&D group.
Oh.
Would the strategy be to take on the Skull Man, or would it be to run away?
I'm not telling you that.
I mean, past that point, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are far past that.
That's
I'm
not
ready.
We could
I'm ready to
disengage and
be-
run.
I mean,
I'm
we
right in between. I'm far enough that I could never see him
Christian
again, or
is
I could steal
hanging
that.
on the side of a bridge in desperate need of assistance
Mm-hmm.
with no real escape path.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see how that impacts me.
True.
That's a good point.
And at this point, I don't know how my character would even know what's going on down there.
That is also a good point. I
Yeah,
have
no,
that
you're
have that problem
yeah, you're
too.
fucking around with the statue that's up there.
Because you as a person knows, but you as
Yes.
Because the last thing you guys heard from Majin was run, and then he ran.
Yeah, he ran.
Yeah.
Preston, to bring you up to speed, when you guys were in that crypt the last session that you were here, you guys teleported into some kind of dungeon laboratory thing. That's connected to some fuckers that did some fucked up shit, and now you're being chased by a giant storm giant skeleton.
through no fault of our own, as far as he knows.
Yeah, through no fault of anyone but Christian, who pissed on the giant skull.
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna have a chat after the session, Christian. Peeing on things.
Not potty trained.
Yeah, well, I thought for sure you would have been housebroken.
I'll pee on all of you.
I'd rather if you didn't.
I get a package in the mail. It's just a vial of his piss. Like, oh,
Yeah. With a note,
It's a-
dump this on
yeah.
yourself.
Pour this on your
It's
leg,
a jar.
asshole.
It's just a mason jar.
Is it? Wait, a mason jar? Is that all from one piss?
Don't worry about it.
His HD
If
piss
that's all
jug.
from one piss, if that's all from one piss, you need to go to the hospital.
Little did you know
Alright.
this.
Oh,
Like,
there we go.
he's just got jars of
Can you
piss.
hear me now?
Like, yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! Okay.
He keeps all of his piss.
What's the average human
Christian.
pee in a single
Yeah.
session?
Christian,
Was that in Seven? Like that house that had all the jars of piss or something?
yeah. Christian saves all of his piss on the just on the off chance that he needs to send it to someone.
You
It's
know
not
that
on the
chance. Yeah, I was gonna say that
It's
chance
getting
comes up a
mailed.
lot.
It's getting mailed.
You're getting mailed.
So is Preston's
Alright,
character
let's start.
just gonna be at the in the teleport room?
No. I was proxying his character last time,
Ah,
and he
he was running
is
with.
going to. Last thing he was doing was following Dylan's character into a room that had a chest and some giant weaponry.
Yeah.
World's biggest dildo.
That is part of it. I believe that Tyler was investigating some statue up here.
Don't piss on it.
I don't remember anything that I told you about the statue before, so hopefully you wrote that down.
I didn't.
Cool. I don't take my own notes.
Scrub through the
Um,
video last week.
Yeah, I do take my own notes, but for some reason, yeah, I didn't. It was some like unrecognizable hero of a time long gone. I think that's the
Yeah,
gist
I
of
don't think it
but I
wasn't-
didn't really- yeah.
All right, and then we are back at the top of the order, and it is Christian's turn. Christian, just so you remember, you are hanging off of the edge of the stone bridge that you guys entered on. Below you is a bunch of untamed magic that is kind of destroying shit around you.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna climb up if I can.
Yeah, that's not difficult. I mean, I would say it'll take half of your movement to move climb halfway up, or to climb up.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm looking at my shit.
Oh, can everybody else see the D20 circling around Christian?
Yes.
Yes.
That is our. I don't remember if we had that last time, but that is our current turn tracker.
So I'm just gonna go. Is the stuff still on me where I gain temporary hit points or no?
I believe so. Do you remember why you were getting temporary hit points?
No.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think you lost all of your temporary hit points whenever he threw you.
It was a concentration spell, wasn't it?
Concentration sounds right.
Yeah, I just don't remember why.
Was it haste?
I think it went away. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement to run away.
Got
How
it.
much movement? How much movement do I have?
I think your total movement is 30. Realistically you'd have like yours is 35 because you're fucking stupid.
Okay. We'll just stay there for safety.
Yeah.
Looking in my shit. Drink a health potion.
That's smart.
Heal for 6.
So that's a big 11 damage you got there, buddy. Or 11 health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think I can do anything on my bonus action. Can I throw something as an action? Bonus action?
You
Interactive
I think it
object.
depends on what it is. I mean, if it's like a weapon, then it's an attack
Or improvised throw.
or
right?
an improvised attack. Yeah.
What about a jar of bees?
I mean, yeah, you can throw that's an action.
A bonus action?
I would say throwing a jar of bees is probably an action.
Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. All right. Tyler, you're up, and Preston, you're on deck.
Hold on, you might have to skip me because my thing is just coming up black, so I'm trying to fix it right now.
No, you're good.
Mine took a while to load. If you just leave it, it might.
It did take mine a minute to load.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just
Mine
leave it
went
for a
from
second
black
then,
to
because the other
gray,
link I
and it was
had
gray for a while.
wasn't loading at all. So
Yeah.
I found the new one.
I'm gonna get Akira to move. Oh, I can't. I can't.
Oh
control
shit! Hold on,
Akira.
I gotta get. That's because that's the old token I didn't put your. I forgot about her.
Take second Gar while you're at it.
Akengar.
I will do that actually. Let me duplicate. What's your fucking thing's name, Tyler?
Akira.
Sorry. Go. Your ownership. All right, you should be able to move it and interact with her. If you double click, it should bring up her like monster, like her monster token. Can you move her?
No. Okay, not a super big deal. I was just gonna move her forward and then have her be like, "Oh, what's the red?
Try that one.
What's the red stuff in that room?"
Got
And then
it.
I can see that through her eyes, and so I would use.
I believe when you're looking through your familiar's eyes, you are blind.
Well, she would communicate, I guess, back to me. She would say like,
Got it.
"I see something weird," and then that would make me use my action to surge ahead a little bit. 40, so I can go a total of 80 feet, I guess. So total of 60 there, and I would look upon the red glowing stuff in this room.
Cool. Tyler, roll second initiative.
I mean,
nah.
roll an investigation check. Actually, roll whatever you want to investigate it. If you want to investigate it, if you want to use Arcana to try.
I
and
mean,
decipher what it
can
is.
you give me a brief description of it? Is it a world that's like spin? Like, what am I looking at here?
Give me 1 second. Let me throw.
Sure. And if it's not important, you can say decorative, and I'll just keep going.
No, it is not decorative.
Okay. Is it on the floor? Is it like?
No, it is floating. I'm looking
The
for.
It actually kind of looks like a planet with moons around it or something like that.
It.
A solarium.
It's a solarium.
Isn't that the thing, like the big room with the planets on the
Yeah,
spindles and shit?
I think so. That sounds right.
A solarium is I think it's just a sunroom. I know what you're talking about. Like from the Dark
Ekengar is
Crystal.
a homunculus servant, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing with like the planets, you know, like in Tomb Raider and shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Oriary.
Yeah.
All oriaries are planetariums.
Oh yeah, like that.
So we're going to delete that. That is now Ekengar 2. I don't know where the other Ekengar is.
Maybe underneath the token. Maybe they're on this.
Probably. That's what I'm assuming.
I know Akira showed up behind Akira, so it could even be under Frank's character.
Am I supposed to be able to move them?
Hold on. Configure ownership. James owner. Save. There you go. Now you should be able to.
It's currently on Frank's head, intertwined between his antlers.
Got it.
Nice.
So, Tyler, when you enter this room, before you enter it, you hear it kind of humming. There's like a, and when you, are you entering or is your familiar entering?
The familiar can see it from where it is, and that made me come up to as far as I am. Yeah, I guess I'm just gauging it, and I would slowly make my way closer. I can only move. I can move right up to it actually. So I would slowly kind of make my way, but like depending on if it's like reacting to me, I might make different decisions.
So it is kind of like a planetarium type thing. It's got like you can see like the world that you guys live on, some celestial bodies, but it shows the shattered route, like the shattered plains beneath you, shattered realm, not the shattered plains, because this isn't fucking. See what happens when you read Stormlight. It shows like the world beneath you, but then it also shows the floating planet, like the floating like islands, where they are positioned at in the around the planet itself. Nimbus Peak is not the only floating city. There are other ones, but you already knew that. Nimbus Peak just happens to be like the capital of them.
What is the universal perspective of this universe you've created?
What do you mean?
How are they aware that they're on planet, or that are they like Earth centric?
I would say they know that. I would say that they understand that they are on a planet in a solar system. They understand they have a basic understanding of the cosmos.
So, with space
I would
flight, are people able to travel into outer space?
No one has attempted outer space travel.
But they have a
To
healthy
anyone's knowledge.
observation of
Yes, of like the
celestial
planet, like
bodies
they
and stuff.
track the
Okay.
stars and celestial bodies and whatnot, but they have not attempted to visit anything outside of their world.
I would like to make
would
an
Majin understand that?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah,
I don't know how. What's it? Hold on, let me bring up
I think so. I think so. Majin's pretty privy when it comes to like. I think
He's
I even
pretty
speak
smart.
He's the
I speak
Galileo.
Celestial.
So
I'm pretty
Celestial
privy
isn't
when it comes
like
to like godly primordial celestial stuff.
yeah, you're primordial, abyssal, and celestial. You speak a wide range of languages.
Mhm.
Celestial is a realm, not a
Yeah, celestial's a realm. It's not like
not a heaven.
the planetary
Yeah.
bodies. Yeah, that would probably stem more into the primordial realm of things, like things
Cool.
that happened before, like prehistoric.
I'm debating between an Arcana check and an investigation check. Am I getting like any sort of magic off of this thing? Because I'm debating between whether this is a magical item that's used for something, or is this like a scale model that if somebody was making war plans, there's like indications of that on it.
Without interacting with it somehow, you would not be able to determine that.
Could I make an investigation check to see if this is like war plans?
Without
and it's
making
not...
without making an investigation check, you can tell that you can, like, it's physical, like you can interact with it physically.
Okay. I mean, I guess I like again just trying to get a sense of what this thing is. I guess I would I'd spin the globe and see what happens.
Okay.
I'll just go, what the hell is this thing? And in the globe.
Give me one
But
second.
also, I think I am looking. I would like to make an investigation check to see if there's any indication on it. Like, is this decorative or is somebody using it to map certain things? Like, am I seeing like pins on a map? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that you see pins, but you do see like, when you look at like the floating island that represents Nimbus Peak, it does say like there's like a little plaque on it that says like Nimbus Peak on it.
Okay,
So it's like obviously, and it moves, like it seems like before you spun it, it kind of had like its own sort of rotation going on.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Am I getting anything magical off it?
Yes, but I would say doing an investigation. You didn't do an investigation check, but doing
No.
yeah, you can do an Arcana check. Yeah.
I'll do an Arcana check. Geez, I got a plus 11 to this, and that'll be a 12 on Arcana.
You roll a 1?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Plus
Cool. So
11,
that's gonna be
and
fun.
that'll be
Uh,
a 12.
And if you could just fit one piece of this in the magic bag, just suck in the rest of it, right?
I don't think that's how it works. As you spin this globe, I am going to need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
It's actually tied to the planet. All right.
Me too.
Everybody on the world just made a dexterity saving.
Me too.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh shit! Fuck. All right.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta roll some of my own here.
I got an 11.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Damn. The
Not
elk
much.
plants himself.
12.
Saving throw.
Extra legs help.
All right. I'm going to need to draw
I got a-
couple things.
4.
Cool. Okay, so that is your previous initiative.
Frank did say.
I got a 21.
All right. So I'm going to need. All right, so dexterity saving throws. Okay, so anybody who rolled under a 15 is now knocked prone
Oh, I'm
as
prone.
the dungeon itself begins to quake and shift.
Quiver and shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you
How'd
put
a
statuses
bone
on
giant
yourself?
do?
Oh yeah.
Bone Giant is standing stable. He rolled.
He was already
a
on all
19.
fours with his ass pointed to.
Thank you, Tyler.
Trying to think of what
Yeah.
Matt Mercer said. Was it a shiver and queef? Was that it?
Yeah, sure.
Shivering quift.
Shiver and queef.
How do you put statuses on your character now?
I don't know that we can currently.
To be able to just. Right click and-
Yeah, we used to, but then that module stopped working. So
Cool.
I know in D&D Beyond you can go to conditions and I can
Yeah.
put prone. That helps.
all right.
Boundaries being the worst today.
Yeah, it's not being great today.
Yeah, that's just what I did. I just put it in D&D Beyond.
So there's that. Anywhere that I'm putting a red mark, a door has now closed.
Oh,
He's going to the back door.
no, I really be fucking with things.
Save the children. Go through the back door.
So,
Nature's birth control.
Fuck! That's where I was going.
yeah, shit happens, man.
It's just like a dog scrabbling at a door.
All right.
So that those are collapses, right? Like rubble.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like rubble and like those areas are no longer accessible. Like those pathways.
Surprised that bridge. didn't
Okay, so
collapse.
I
Give me 1 second.
sure. So I fucked with this thing. The entire dungeon rumbled. Got knocked on my ass. Do I keep fucking with this thing, or do I just move on?
Your proper scientific method. You gotta try it again. See if it, see if it just wasn't
recreate
coincidence.
Sidebar: I made an adult purchase. Look,
I'm not looking.
The meter.
Nice. Incredible.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Is
okay.
one left? Is one left foot, right foot, or do you have two different sets?
I bought 2 pairs of Crocs.
Okay, gotcha. Respect it. You know, I'm getting to the age where I'm like, maybe Crocs are for me.
They're pretty great.
That's a bad choice.
We were,
Easy,
We were in the
easy
Winners
slip
the other
on
day.
around the house.
and Kim was like, "I think Crocs are making a comeback." I was like, "Did they ever leave?"
Yeah.
Like,
They've always been.
just
I don't
been
like
here.
them. Yeah.
I don't like them either. They are not. I
They've
don't
always
find them
been
comfortable
common.
at all.
They're too expensive. Like brand Crocs. They're fucking
Oh yeah, $7 a pop.
That's a fair point.
like off-brand
buy
Crocs.
a
Buy
dog
them all
shit
day, all
shoe.
you want. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But
I can
if
just
somebody's
buy a
paying full
regular
price
pair
for
of
the goddamn
shoes.
things,
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
stupid.
They're pretty great.
But Stephen, I think that ends my turn. I think that was
Cool.
action. I don't think there's much else I can do there.
All right, Preston, you're up. The door on the other that
Alright.
would be behind you is closed. There's a door open in front of you, and you would not know this, but you would have seen Dylan's character go into the offshoot room here, down here to the left. If you're shit.
All right. So what's this scary deer in this?
Oh,
Is
so
that
the
a
scary deer
skeleton?
is Frank, and the giant skeleton is he is he's exactly that. He's a storm giant skeleton.
Okay, so
Big
I
scary boy.
suppose I know he was. I mean, I suppose right now I can only just move
You can
to
move.
here. Yeah. So I'll probably just take a move action.
the door's open, so you can cast spells at it.
Yes. If you're a fighter, I think you're just full fighter, aren't you?
Something to know about
No, I
the
think I
terrain here.
have. I got.
So
The room you're about to enter into with the 4 columns, that has a low enough ceiling that it forces the storm giant to crawl,
yeah,
and we think he can't fit through the passage that you're at. So
yeah. This
you're in a
room-
safe-ish area.
This room here is low enough that he has to get on all fours and crawl. The giant does, and as far as they're aware, he cannot fit into other rooms.
Oh, so you can only stay in that like main kind of corridor place right here.
As far as you're aware,
Yeah. How tall was
Oh,
he?
fuck.
like he was taller than you.
But like he was sitting. No, he wasn't sitting down whenever I cast Shatter, and he was 25 feet away from ground.
Yeah, it was high enough up. His head was high enough up that it did not hit you whenever Shatter was cast.
Let's go. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll probably just have to take a move action. I was gonna shoot with my crossbow, but it's a range of 30. I think.
It should be minimum
Yeah.
range, high of 60 if it's a crossbow. I think.
Oh wait, is the parentheses is the highest? Because it says 30 and then 120 in parentheses.
Yeah, 120 after 30 is the 120 feet is the range.
Oh, okay.
Up to 120 feet, you will have after 120 feet you'll have disadvantage.
I suppose I'll just shoot my crossbow at him.
Yeah.
So
Is he
let
facing
me see
Preston
if
right
I-
now, or is he facing?
He's facing towards Preston right now.
Okay, so he's on all fours with his face
Yes.
looking at him, right? With antlers in his ass.
Yeah, antlers firmly in his taint.
And we established that his ass was really the only place that he had flesh left.
That's you established that.
No,
You
we-
specifically established that over and
I
over
asked
again.
specifically.
I never confirmed that.
I'll review the tape.
Alright, so it was a 12.
A 12
Confirmed
just
or
misses.
denied.
Damn.
But you
alright.
are a
Yeah,
fighter.
I have
to
an
get
extra.
attacks.
When you're
Oh, this
prone,
one
does
said
your
22?
22 definitely hits.
AC change when you're prone?
No, you're just easier to hit. Attacks against you have
8
advantage.
damage.
Advantage.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And
should I
attacks
also
from
should-
prone? Attacks from prone have disadvantage.
if I use a bonus action, can I get up from my prone?
No, you would just it would just cost half your movement to get up.
Oh, okay. I forgot to get up from being prone.
Did he fire with advantage?
No, he did not fire with advantage.
But he should have.
Technically, I
be.
think because the guy is already on all fours, so he wouldn't. So he's not technically prone,
Oh,
but he's
that's
not
not
technically on
prone.
all fours either.
I mean, I can roll again if you want.
Yeah, you can roll again if you want to. That's fine. You guys are this guy.
Since I hit, should I just try to get? Oh yeah, I'll take a 9 instead of an 8.
Oh, and that would have given you a 13.
No, that's
Oh, 9 damage.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Hell yeah.
Just because I already hit and I didn't know about the advantage on my first
Yeah.
attack.
That's fine. Uh-huh. Jeez, still a 26 on a fucking dexterity saving throw is wild. Anything else? Preston.
Oh yeah, that's it. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I thought I
No,
said.
the storm giant is up. Let me roll to see if he gets his lightning bolt back or his lightning strike back. What did the 5? Oh, okay. That's how it goes. Okay. Cool. He rolls a 5, which gives him a his lightning strike back. Usability. Oh, fuck. Boom. All right, so all right, he is going to. He's not. Oh fuck! I don't think it's smart for him to use fucking lightning strike. Son of a bitch. I think he's just gonna swing at the stupid elk.
Hey now.
I mean, it's an elk. Great sword. He's going to attack dose times. Okay, yeah. The elk's AC is what, 14? Yeah.
Yep.
Plus 2.
Okay, 16. So an 18 and a 33 still hit. I think you're gonna get knocked out of your form there. Yeah. Yes, Frank, you were
No.
knocked out of deer form and reverted back to your body. To your soft, fleshy body.
Oh no. Lefty's got hard abs.
Nah, dude, he's soft.
You gotta protect your
Nah,
goo, man.
he's got those gutters.
Ugh,
Cum gutters?
cum gutters? No.
Yeah, he's got them. That's what he's gonna do. He's got two. Those are his 2 attacks. He's gonna use both of them to kill your stupid deer. Dylan, it's your turn.
Edibles. Son of Erithos.
I think last time I was just headed down south into. I'm going to that room that's on the left.
Yeah, you were in there. You were fucking around with the chest. I don't remember if you opened it or not.
Oh yeah, I grabbed the jewels, and then
Yeah,
I was heading
jewels, that's
up
right.
to where Tyler was because I think we were thinking that there was a place to put the jewels.
Yeah, that's right. There was a socket or something like that in the statue.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Door
I
shut.
do remember that.
So I'm heading back up.
Got it.
Also, I don't have a map still, so I'm a little blind.
Oh.
You know what? I'll use the live feed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm headed up. I'll just use like my full movement and dash just to keep going up.
Realize that red line across the door is doors closed.
Yeah. Hold on, how much-
Didn't Tyler bust that open though?
Yes, but when he spun the globe, it caused a bit of a earthquake. It shifted it shifted some things around in the dungeon itself, and rubble fell and fell on those doors. Yeah.
Okay, so they're completely blocked. Okay.
Or just try punching your way through like I did.
True. Yeah, punch the rubble.
Yeah, I could Eldritch Blast the rubble.
There you go.
I'll do that. That's my plan.
Yeah,
You just
okay.
gotta
You
get
can.
me there.
I mean, you can Eldritch Blast at range.
Gotcha.
Ow, Kyrie?
What?
Come on. Wha-
Spells.
40 feet.
Okay.
Did you do your reading?
Does a 12 hit on rocks?
Yeah, you hit the rocks and it doesn't do anything because they're fucking rocks.
Well, I figure it might blow it out of the way or something. No.
It's a lot of rocks. It's like
Okay.
you can clearly see that it's like a cave in.
Dang it. Dang it. Ooh.
I would just blast him.
Yeah, I think the tone of voice was that's not doing anything. Don't even try.
I mean, you can take the time to move the rocks if you want to.
Are they movable? Can I like?
It's like a bunch of
Looking
small
at
rocks.
them?
Like it would require some time and effort to move them.
You're between a stone giant.
Probably more time than.
You're between
Yeah,
a
probably more
petrified storm
time than
giant and a
it's
hard
worth. Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to think of something quicker I can do. Let me take.
Oh, can you Misty Step or how gotta be able to see that?
not to only to a place that he can see.
Yeah.
Can he see through Tyler's eyes?
I can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. Does that do anything to it?
I mean, they're harmless. I would say harmless tremors would not do anything to it.
Combined with Eldritch Blast?
No.
Okay. This is dumb. Whatever. I use Stinking Cloud. Make everything smell
It just smells
bad. Because I'm mad.
Stomp your foot. Meh. Kick the rocks.
Okay. Here's the plan. I'm gonna go to the doorway that's on the left that's open.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna
I believe you have used all of your movement at this point.
Okay.
Because you were all the way down. You dashed, so you'd have a little
Yeah.
bit. Well,
That's all I got. So
Yeah.
okay, I have a plan for my next turn then. Because I can't really do anything.
okay.
Yeah. I just need a little more movement. I just need line of sight into the doorway. That's all.
Cool.
Preston, hold a
left
mirror
key-
up.
Yeah, left key, you're up.
All right.
You are.
I mean, this thing
within
has
range.
reach, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Gonna move here, and I'm gonna Thunder Wave and try to knock him into the magical void.
Oh shit. What do you have to
Nice.
roll for that?
He needs to make a. Oh, he's gonna make this easy. Constitution saving throw against 15, I think.
All right, let's see. What happens if he fails?
Knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, he rolled a 13.
Ho, ho, ho.
Did he fail?
He's a big boy. He's only going to be partially over the edge.
Yeah, that is 10 feet.
Does he have firm footing, or is he kind of
I would-
teetering on the edge?
I would say he's not teetering on the edge. I would say that his back, if he takes another step backwards, he will fall. But as of right now, he is comfortably secure.
All right, and since he is no longer in base-to-base contact with me, did I have 1 or 2 more squares left on my movement?
2, I believe.
Okay, I'm going to sneak on into the little foyer. So
you have
I've
2
got
left.
a weird spell effect on my mouse. I don't know how. Oh, okay, I think it went away.
Oh yeah, you can place a measured template for Thunderwave.
Oh, there's a pillar there, isn't there?
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Cool.
2d8 thunder damage.
Oh yeah. Roll your damage for Thundy Wave.
I thought I told it to do that, dang it. So I cast it at second level. Is that 2d8? Or
Higher levels when you cast a spell using a spell
3d8?
Increased by
3d8.
1d8.
Yep. $16. Not a bad bit of damage. He is looking, as they would say in the biz, bloodied.
Dang. We're actually holding our own against this guy.
All right, so that is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Secundus, you're up. Toby, you're on deck.
I have to stand up, so that's half my movement action, right? Okay, and I think I'm gonna close enough to do my own thunder wave. So I'm going to do shatter on him. What did we lose? We lost.
No, you didn't lose
The
anybody. It was
chat
Tempo
bot.
Bot. Yeah, I'm putting it back in. I'm just changing the music.
Guess I'm gonna cast shatter on him.
Okay. All right. What did he roll for shatter? Dexterity? Constitution. All right. Yeah, he rolled a critical. He rolled a nat 20 on it.
He takes
Does
half as
anything
much
happen?
damage then.
Cool.
Is he a creature? He's a creature of petrified bone, so has disadvantage. So go ahead and re-roll that 20.
He's not a creature of petrified bone. He's not made of stone.
He's a stone, right? You said he was a petrified stone giant.
No, he is a giant. He is a giant stone skeleton.
Giant
He's a
stone
giant skeleton.
skeleton.
He's a giant storm giant skeleton.
All right, you said he was petrified last time, so, and last time I cast Shatter on him. All right then, half
Well,
damage.
then-
petrified just mean like still.
It means that the calcium in his bones has been replaced by minerals, and
That's what happened in Harry Potter.
you get petrified.
Well, there's two different types of petrification.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, there's.
Uh-huh. My map loaded. Woo. I can walk around. That's
So
pretty
is he petrified? Just he's standing still, or like what? Which petrification are you after? He takes 8 damage if he's going to take half. 3d8. I rolled the damage there.
Yeah, I saw.
And then as my
He
bonus
was-
action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Okay. Searing Smite. Does he roll anything for Searing Smite?
No, that just imbues my melee attacks with.
Right.
That should be it for me. Akengar.
He's right here.
He's going to cast a Force Strike.
For sure. Jesus Christ, yeah, that hits.
Akengar is going to move in between left.
Okay, it's force damage. Got it. All right, I believe. Hold on, let me fucking add him to the.
Yeah.
God, that is hard to fucking click, isn't it? There we go.
Still providing the AC bonus.
If that's the end of your turn,
Yes.
Toby, you're up.
My turn?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
He is looking bloodied.
Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it.
I mean, you can move and not enter his range.
But where, Stephen? Where?
Away.
behind me.
If you dash, you could make it there.
Uh, that's 30. What's his range?
10 feet.
Ugh.
Well, 10 feet with his melee weapon. 500 feet with his lightning strike.
Was he knocked proper prone when the lightning, the thunder wave?
Oh, I was prone too, so fuck, I'm fucked. So I'd have to stand up.
Does Thunderwave knock you prone? If you fail?
I was prone from the earth thingy.
Yeah, you were. I was talking about the. Yeah, you were knocked prone. It will cost you half your movement to get up.
Nipple tassels! Fuck!
Looking at that spell description, unless I'm missing it, I don't
Does
think he
knock
gets
you,
knocked
yeah.
prone.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Oh yeah, everything within 300 feet heard thunder. Just
Yeah,
the loudest thunder.
It was loud as fuck, and you guys are inside of a cave, which it probably hurt your doggy ears, Christian.
The math ain't mathin'.
Just move closer to the rubble outside of his range. I mean, I doubt he's going to take you into priority since he's got...
He's got several other targets to worry about.
So if I move... You don't want to go in that room, because that room's scary.
That's just got glyphs of warding on it.
Yeah, only. Do I have enough movement to get behind Secundus?
You can. Yeah, you should. If you dash, you still have like
Yeah.
I mean,
45 feet.
like
of
he was
movement.
saying, he was prone, so he... Oh, since you have 35...
You would,
start
yeah,
with,
you'd be.
okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Then... If he will let me, I want to do a Rocket Raccoon and Groot situation.
You want
I
to
will-
climb on him. Aren't you in your hybrid form?
I don't think I am. Let me look.
Wasn't that why you lost your temp HP or something? You reverted... You got smashed and then reverted.
I don't remember if we reverted or not. I don't.
No, I only revert after an hour or if I go to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, wasn't
still-
that something about?
But
Wasn't that
even
something
my
about
big-
you went to 0, but you got your hit points back from whatever that magical aura was?
No, because it was only temp.
It was a
Oh,
wild
okay.
magic thing that happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Hold on, I can.
Steven is supposed to have been rolling from a magic table.
I forgot my magic table.
Yeah, I rolled a D.
Oh no! Oh, does Thunderwave do something completely different then?
No, but magic spells still have weird effects on them.
What did my shadow
Even if
do?
I'm in my big form, I'm only like 6'2".
And I'm still 13.
Yeah, so you're still like he's still like half your size.
I'm gonna get up on Secundus' shoulder and my Kusagurama is just I'm fucking ready.
And it's not the first time that you've done this, too. I remember when we were walking around in that
Yeah,
water
oh,
in that
yeah.
cave.
I can't swim. Dogs can't swim.
Oh, that's dogs can swim.
Not this dog.
I mean,
Not
yeah,
very-
they
you
doggy
can't
paddle.
swim.
It's in the name,
Oh.
doggy paddle.
Yeah, not well.
You're trying your hardest. That's all that matters.
I might need a little help getting up there though, because I'm still 11
Yeah,
HP.
sure.
Just to let you know, I'm getting up in close.
That's fine.
All right.
Leroy Jenkins. That
All
was
right,
my other
I will not
option.
add effects on the things that didn't that happened while I didn't have the table up. Going forward, any magic will have there will be a wild magic effect to it.
You know, I'm okay with like a delayed effect happening to
Yeah, that's
me.
fine. Okay, roll a d100.
All right.
Okay, 59. All right.
Because he like Zalewski cast a magic spell, I casted a magic spell.
Yeah.
What did Dylan shoot? He pew-pewed something.
He did an Eldritch Blast.
That's all.
There we go.
Yes, sir. What's up?
It's okay. I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage at the moment.
Okay. So, how many magic items does Lefkey have on him? If any.
Damn good question.
I don't know that he has a lot. That you might have to check D&D Beyond for.
Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm looking.
Our official sponsor, D&D Beyond.
You wish.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do.
You know, I don't know if I took any magical items. I think I was
Cool.
supposed to. I don't think I did.
That's fine. Also, James, you can add effects on your character. If you open up your character sheet, there's an effects tab underneath the spells, and you can click which ones you have on you.
Okay. None
I
right
just found
now.
that. Yeah, none right now, but I just found that, and you had asked about it.
All right, I'm gonna retcon something. My staff that I have, that's like a
Mhm.
shepherd's crook, it is also a staff of flowers, which is
Oh,
a
okay.
really minor item. But
Yeah,
you
it
can
lets
like use it to cast like a flower on a spot will bloom.
Cool. I'm going to need you to make a. What is your spell DC? It's
15, I think.
15. You're going to need to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. As your
Oh,
staff
no.
of flowers begins to infiltrate your mind and leave forbidden secrets.
About flowers?
Yeah. About how they pollinate and how
Oh,
like
no.
cross pollination works.
He's really focused on pollination.
How can you
Yeah,
talk
it's
to
like
them?
you didn't think that your staff like would be like weird, but he sounds like one of the monsters from Big Mouth.
He's a weird horn dog about pollination.
That jar of beeves gives him a giant boner.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really into the jar of bees. 19. Okay, you're good. You do not take 1d6 psychic damage.
That's good.
Yes. But you can now communicate with your staff.
It's a
I'm gonna
magnet.
tell him, dude, you're not telling me anything I don't already know. I'm a druid.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dude, those flowers get me horned up too. All
With
right.
their petals just peeling away, showing everything.
Orchids. Look at that stamen and pistil.
James, I'm also gonna need you to roll 1d100.
I did. It was 59.
Oh, yours was 59. Frank's yours was 73.
Aw.
That's
I like
okay.
this,
I can
so
switch with him.
guess
I
what?
can do
Yeah,
70.
Yeah,
he
that's
can do
fine.
59.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay,
That
James.
Even
roll,
seems more appropriate for it being wild magic.
Yeah, roll 3 more d100s. You get
Oh, no.
you get a little bit of control over the magic surge.
23, 8, 44.
23, 8, and 44. So, you begin to brightly glow for 1d4 hours, attracting the attention of all creatures within 60 feet of you. That's one of
Great.
them.
Oh, shit.
That's one of them. So that was 44. So then the other one was 8, and what else? 23?
23, yep.
Okay. A 5 by 30 foot table appears in front of you, stuffed to the brim with your favorite food. That's number 8.
I don't eat.
I know. Hey, man. So it'd be stuffed with moss, I guess.
No,
Wait, no.
at
what are you
the
eating?
pier, you
I'm-
mimicked eating.
True. Cupcakes, huh?
Yeah, it would be cupcakes that have
It'll be
no
Majin's
taste.
cupcakes.
They look like
Or-
his cupcakes, but they have no
Or
taste.
his special milk.
Yeah, or the last choice is that the next person you physically touch, next person to physically touch you
Because I'm doing
or
something.
hit you with the weapon will take 1d6 lightning damage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Toby. Aren't your claws weapons, man?
Oh, it's touch you or attack you.
Uh-oh. But,
Did you just heal for 6 hit points?
but that'll be
Yeah,
the next time somebody touches me, right?
Yeah, that is the
Okay.
next time. But this would have been the next time.
So you're gonna put it on Toby?
I mean,
Leroy Jenkins. What do you say? 1d6.
yeah, 1d6.
Who rolls that?
That's just the wild magic.
There you go.
You can
3.
roll it. There you go. 3 points of lightning damage. One of the only damage types that you're not currently resistant to.
That's it. Steven, I'm not calling you and telling you good night anymore.
All right.
Oh man.
That's honestly a little bit upsetting. So it's your turn, Toby. It was your turn to run and then climb on Secundus.
I thought that was during my turn. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I
good.
can't. I can't.
I
do nothing else.
just wanted to make sure before we moved on. Back to you, Majin.
Do I really
the
have that
room-
table in front of me?
No, that was one of the options. You got to pick one of the 3 options. You don't have to pick the 1d6 lightning. You can pick the table
I
of
thought all
food.
3 happened.
No, one of the 3 happened.
Oh, then I'll slightly glow, right?
And then attract the attention of any creatures within 60 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it.
Sounds good.
So-
1d4 hours, so
I'm a beacon of. Uh-oh.
for 4 hours. So, Christian, you do not take 3 damage.
Supposed to be on a fridge.
Okay,
I will add that back to your sheet.
back up to 11.
Hey, man. Good 11. So, Majin, your turn.
Can I just take a quick look around the room? Do I see any levers on the walls or anything like that? That would, like, control this thing, or is the thing that needs to be helped with?
It seems that it is moved by physically moving things. By, like, you can change where they are.
I think I'll use half my movement to stand up. Number 1. So I'm not prone anymore. And I'll take one more stab at this. I'm really curious about it. So fucking with it and not doing well shook the whole dungeon. I am curious if this is affecting the entire planet. That does cross my mind, but I don't think I have any way of figuring that out. Actually, what are my items here? Let's see. No, I don't think I have anything. That's fine. Okay, I'll make another. I don't know if it's Arcana or maybe Arcana or if I wanted to figure out the mechanics of this thing in a proper way, what would the check for that be?
Arcana.
Arcana. Alrighty, here we go. Plus 11. Nat 1 last time. A 3 or a 14. Jesus Christ. Let's switch dice after that one. Also, I moved Akira into the next room to scout ahead for me.
I saw. Okay, so let me go. All right. Are you touching it again, or what are you doing to investigate it?
I mean, yeah, I guess I would be touching it. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics of it, so I would be I wouldn't do the same thing as last time.
Got it.
But I might be tweaking with maybe the smaller planets, or I might be like looking at it to see if there's any sort of buttons on there.
It does not seem like there's any buttons that it would be difficult without some sort of manual or something. You wouldn't know exactly how to work this, but you can move the smaller islands and whatnot.
I'll move an island. Does that do anything?
If you I think the nearest one to you would be one. There's one that's labeled the Nimbus Peak one. There's one that's looks like it's a small forest with like with like a large, like the island itself is like a small forest, and in the middle of it is a large lake, like a body of water, and it's labeled Siren's Refuge.
Interesting. Okay.
But
Are we?
you have
Were we on?
You guys were on Nimbus Peak. You notice as some time has gone on, like as you've been messing with this a little bit, some of the other islands have begun to sink back down into the earth itself, like into the
Oh my god.
shattered realm.
What chaos are you wreaking on the surface?
You guys don't know
So,
that he's
can I-
responsible for that.
Can I go to the forest one and give it a little shake?
Yeah, I mean, when you shake it, nothing like you don't see anything like happen on the thing itself. But and nothing happens to the dungeon.
Can I go to the Nimbus Peak one and give it a little shake?
Yes, and when you do, I'm going to need everybody to make dexterity saving throws again.
Oh,
Just
jump!
hear
Oh, boy.
tiny little screams.
Yeah, I feel a great disturbance. Well, I'm getting that Star Wars.
9.
I got a 7.
Okay. Anyone who rolls below 15 is going to be knocked prone.
Rolled a 22.
What about our Skelly boy?
He rolled a
Precariously on
17.
the edge.
It's a good thing I'm already prone.
17, boys.
I'm going to note what that does, which seems very interesting, and seems super powerful. And I'm going to just move on to the next room.
Cool.
How does prone
all
work
your
if I'm on Secundus's shoulders?
did he get knocked prone?
I did.
Yeah, I gotta grab some
Yeah,
something
we both
from the
did.
door real
So
quick.
we
Yes,
both
then you
just-
also get knocked prone. You're good, Preston.
Did you take any falling damage?
No, I would say that he like falls on you enough to like not damage himself.
Just crawls over the top of me. He's pretty.
Akira doesn't see anything of note. She reports back to you. They report back to you that it's like a room. There's 2 doors.
Is this one a door over here, or like they're both
So
doors?
this wooden one is a door. This stone one, it's like more of a doorway. There's no
It's not
like there.
blocked off, I can walk through it.
Yeah, no, there is not. It's not blocked off. It's an open doorway.
Cool, and that I think ends my wait. Wait, do I want to use a spell? No.
All right, I'm back.
It's my turn. Yep.
Majin, you're done.
Yep.
All right, Preston, you're up.
Shit. Okay. Hold on. Untangle my headphone real quick. All right. Oh shit, this guy moved a little bit. Fuck. There we go. That works. Okay. Let me. I'm probably just gonna move up and then just shoot my arrows at him.
Go for it.
Shoot your shot, player.
And that should be good. Oh, also, can I does standing up use an action?
Half your movement.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Cool.
All right. So I'm standing up now. And then do I get advantage? Is he crouching down again?
He is not crouching down. He is at his full height down there.
Okay. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's 5 piercing damage. And then my second attack, 20 to hit again. And
Is that a natural 20 or just a with bonuses? What did you roll? The 20 total. Let's see.
But yeah, that's
Okay.
unless no, I mean actually I'll use my action surge and then I'll just take another attack.
Okay. What did you roll damage wise on the second attack?
Oh, that was a 4.
Okay.
Damn. 14, does that hit?
14 hits.
Woo.
He is the broadside of a barn.
And
he
that
is.
is a
What?
9. I guess that is also true. But yep, that's me.
Cool. It is now the Storm Giant's turn. Let's see.
Let me float this by you, Steven.
Uh-huh.
So, the last thing I ate was that metal nectar shit that was before we got into this, like the crow.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So out of all the stuff that I've eaten so far, which has been those
Uh-huh.
gems, those crystal gems, the cupcakes, that stuff, that would be my favorite food.
Okay.
Can I have a table full of that?
No offensive, but all right.
I'm just saying.
Of the like the goo.
Yeah, the goo. Can I get a big old table of goo again?
I mean, if that's technically his favorite food,
I think
can't-
so, because I
guess
mean,
can't
he
really
ate
say
it while he
no.
was, essentially high on life. Like he was able to control it for a brief.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
Big old
So
table of goo in front of me.
it's not a little table.
Okay.
It's a table that is, I believe, what it states, 5 feet by 30 feet.
Holy shit! That's
Yeah. So this appears in front of you. So that is the entire length between the two of you.
Does it hit him?
No, it stops just
Okay.
before him.
We're sitting at it like he's at the head, I'm at the.
Yeah. So it's here. There's now a 5 by 30 foot table covered in this Athyrus glue sap goo that you ate when you were out there killing stuff.
Yeah. Right. Like, what's the volume? Would you say it's like fits the full square?
It
What,
fits,
dude?
It says full to the brim.
The fuck is the brim of a table though? Like,
I guess it's spilling off. Or maybe it's one of those tables with like the raised edges, so that way it
like a
all
game
stays
table?
inside.
all right.
Yeah. 5 by 30 feet of this goo that I believe made you you were obsessed with.
Yeah. I still
also inside of
have
you.
it inside me. So,
Yeah. Ugh.
do I feel a connection with it?
Um,
I think he's in the bathroom, maybe.
I think so. I mean, it was magically summoned because of you.
All right.
Shit. All right.
I will it towards me if possible.
On your turn. Yeah, okay, so I think he's going to go. I think the shit ass. I don't think he sees. I think the thing that he sees the most as a threat would be your big ass.
The table. He's
No, be you
go
specifically.
around it. All right.
Yeah. I mean, he could go over it technically.
His head is scraping the area in here.
Not if he's on all fours now.
Oh, he's still on all fours. Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
when
guess
I
he
said he
did
was on
transform.
all fours, his bones have moved in a way that he is okay. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Remember, he doesn't even have to move. I am going to need dexterity saving throws from Christian and James.
I'm prone. What does that do?
Disadvantage.
19
This
on my
is- this-
first one.
Okay.
And 14 on my second one.
14 fails. Christian, dexterity saving throw. A 1? That's not good, big dog.
Boy.
Oh. An 18.
One,
A 1.
so an 8 total,
Oh, yeah, no. That's not going to do it.
but still a natural 1.
Yeah. Damage.
Sorry, my mouth was full of beer braised steak Miller Lite Pringles.
Okay, that sounds
What
really
the
good.
actual what?
God.
Okay.
Tastes like
Go ahead and secede. You're in Texas, right? Go ahead and
Yeah.
just go. Get those
It
fucking
tastes
things
like
out of
the-
here.
they taste like the fat of a steak.
God, ugh.
Sounds good.
Are they gristly too? Like,
That sounds good.
I am going to need James and Christian, you guys both take 57 points of lightning damage.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
Waka waka waka.
Uh-huh.
Cool, cool, cool.
That
cool.
is so that is his first attack. And then his second attack, he's going to move over here and
2
swing
hit
at
points.
left key.
Toby is unconscious.
Left key, what's your AC?
Hmm.
Not higher than 19.
I mean, theoretically, it could be,
You're at
Okay.
+2.
but it's not.
Whatever it is, you
Okay.
got
It's
+2.
at 17 with the +2 added in.
There's also Texas brisket Pringles, but we haven't gotten them yet.
Left key is going to take 48
That sounds
points
fucking
of
good,
slashing
too.
damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is the end of the Storm Giant's turn. Erebos, you're up.
Gimme.
Yes.
Next time you fly to Austin, can you put Miller Lite-
He's putting in a Pringles order.
Miller Lite Pringles?
Dylan, there's
Miller Lite
the
Pringles?
there's
It's funnier
bread,
if he asks his wife.
there's beer can chicken, and then there's another one. I think it's like sausage or something.
On the
But they're all
actual-
Miller Lite branded. I'll send you a picture so you can give it to Kim.
That's
Probably. I
wild.
would think so. If it's in Texas, yeah.
That's got to be an illegal in Canada, right?
Beer braised.
Yeah, they don't.
Steak.
There's got to be a dye in there that's
There's
illegal in
also
Canada.
Beer.
Lots of MSG.
Lots of MSG.
Apparently, there's brisket. Pringles. All three. I want all of them.
It's all over. Buy the ticket now, wife.
The brisket one, funnily enough, only has 3 stars on the Pringles website.
Is that your favorite
Oh
one?
no!
I haven't tried that one yet. It just
Oh.
came out. We got a whole pallet of it the other
Is
day.
it
and I was-
regional? Like, because I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, we went to the grocery store yesterday.
The brisket one is specifically called Texas barbecue brisket, so
Of
I
course
don't
it
know.
is.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Texas barbecue brisket.
I'm sending pictures.
You said it's Toby's turn, or no? Who?
It is.
Dylan's?
It's Dylan's turn.
Dylan is so excited right now.
Come punch this storm giant in the dick, Dylan. Your turn.
Oh,
Oh, far as
Blast
me.
him.
Yes.
I'm so mesmerized by Pringles. Just out of it.
Because if the only flesh left on him is not his ass, it's got to be its dick.
Mhm.
It is the butt of the front.
the
it is
front butt.
Yeah,
Won't let me move
it
up.
is the front butt.
I think you gotta select the
Yeah.
selection thing.
I'm on the
for-
wrong
I
button.
don't understand why you can't move regardless of the tool.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. This 15.
Oh, were you knocked prone again?
Yeah.
Me? No.
Oh, good.
Uh-uh.
I mean, like, because Tyler
Um,
did shake the earth again.
Yeah, no, I rolled like a 21 on the first one and then a
Nice.
20 on the second one.
They even look like goddamn beer cans.
Jesus Christ.
I have another 15
Wild.
here.
This looks like photoshopped
I'm not
fake
gonna
stuff.
dash.
Like,
It doesn't look like it should be real.
yeah,
Wow.
this is like joke
Very-
stuff, and he's
Photoshop
eating it.
IRL, I guess.
I
Yeah.
know. AI is out of control.
Grok ain't got shit on me.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
They are good though.
What are you practicing your chip, Tyler?
little chipping in the basement, yeah.
Yeah.
Green side chipping.
Sounds like an insurance scam.
Christian's practicing his chips in his way. Tyler's practicing his chips in his way.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells because
No,
what
you're
I was
good.
thinking of before will not work.
Good form, Christian.
I'm a professional.
Yeah. Consummate professional chip eater.
Been doing this shit for 30 years.
Magic missile his anus or
His sphincter. His sphincter control, very good.
Okay. I think I got something. I'm just gonna straight fireball him.
Fuck yeah.
Fireball is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool. That's totally a fucking option. It's not like
Oh,
you're gonna hurt
great, so
anyone.
that-
Well, you do have Lefkey right there who will be making
Yeah.
death saving throws.
Ekkengar is there
And
too.
yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna just take a quick look at something. I did see him there. I'm just gonna like aim to the left because it's only a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, you can aim it. You can angle it so that you don't hit him.
Yeah. I should look into
You
some
know,
more
if
like
you care.
support spells.
Yeah.
Because then I could help Lefkey right now, but I don't have any support stuff. Yeah, so I'm
You're a
gonna
warlock.
aim.
You're not a cleric.
You can still try to help.
You guys.
Gotta balance
Oh
my
yeah,
spells.
that's right.
I'm gonna aim my shit for like right here.
Just behind him.
Yeah.
You with ease, you can angle it. You can position it so that it doesn't hit him. Yeah, perfect.
Cool. Use my pact's magic spot. 31 fire damage.
Hey, that's a lot of fire damage.
And roll a
Damn.
D100.
Yeah. Yeah, and roll that
Rolling a
roll that beautiful D100.
Roll that beautiful D100 footage.
Is that for wild magic?
69.
No,
Oh
No way.
Fuck yeah.
that's the illegal one.
That means nothing happens.
Holy. Erebos instantly comes through wild magic.
As one of our other friends say, here comes the goo.
The chosen one.
Just adding to that table.
Oh, God.
No, the table, the goo does not catch fire.
Thank God.
However,
Jesus.
let me see. Where are you? I need to do a. So, everything within 60 feet of you, objects and creatures, begins to levitate. So,
Ooh.
including you, you are now 10 feet off the ground.
And Lefkey's limp body.
Yeah, Lefkey's limp body, 10 feet off the ground.
The storm giant.
Yep, 10 feet off the ground.
There, I put +10 over me. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
If you click on your token when you're in the selection thing, you can change like your elevation by hitting Q or
Yeah.
Q or E.
Did that on accident and like changed the layer I was looking at too.
Yeah. All right. So you're all now floating.
Preston too.
And yes, and Preston,
Hell
and
yeah.
the beginning, like this end of the table, has also started to angle.
Does it pass
So
through
all
walls?
the goo is slowly going towards you.
Oh
What?
boy. Does it pass through walls?
It does not pass through walls.
Oh, I was gonna say, so the shit around in these rooms. Okay.
No.
What about the rocks in that collapsed doorway back there?
Yeah, they levitate.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you meta tell us for how long?
I cannot.
Ah.
It says for actually I can't. Roll 1d4.
Me?
Yes. I said a d4.
2.
2. We will go with mine, which was a 3. So for 3 rounds, for the next 3 rounds, everything is floating, levitating.
On a dirty 20 Arcana check, can I sense if somebody rolled a 69?
No, because you're not in the room where it happened.
You miss
But
out.
just even just like I just get that shiver of like somewhere nearby.
You get
rolled a 69.
you get the feeling that you missed out on somebody doing a 69.
The back of
You
your
do
ear.
just say nice out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I do. Yeah, nice.
And a
Nice.
fucking cupcake pops out of your pocket for no reason.
It's just the icing. Ugh.
Erebos, is that the end of your turn?
I think so, yeah. I don't really have any
He
bonus
is
actions or
he is
anything,
looking
so-
real fucked up.
Sweet.
I fucking hope so. He was
Uh,
bloodied before the fireball.
Yeah. Lefty, you can I get a death saving throw from you? Roll it in private and tell me what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to do that.
Next to your
It-
chat.
Yeah, there's
it should-
buttons above it that say self roll, private GM roll. See the
Yeah.
world icon.
Yep. Okay.
So his body is just doing the Sora dying in Kingdom Hearts thing, right? Just,
Oh.
we were a one.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
Those
all
weren't
right.
good giggles, so
Secundus, you're up.
alrighty. I'm gonna stand up, half my movement. I'm going to bonus action through Ekangard, cast healing word on Lefty.
Boo. How much are you healing him for?
Let's see. I'll do that over here, I guess.
Also, roll that D100 because you might be throwing a fireball at me instead.
True.
Well, you're at least going to be awake for a second of it.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, God, why?
Ow. Heal.
It's like
Going up.
surfacing when you're drowning, only to get punched in the face.
Eight
Hey,
Boom.
that's not bad.
and a D100, you said?
Yup. 89.
I think 89 is just ass to mouth.
I mean, that's
Uh,
96.
Yes.
Maybe.
96
ask them
is
out.
just being mad at each other.
Oh,
96 is just being mad at each other.
Or just sleeping regularly.
96 is sharing a bed with the homeboy because your heads are at the other end.
put the
Gotcha.
mouth.
So you get to be kissing on their toes.
Exactly.
I see how Steven. I see how you rock.
All right. So you're not almost dead.
Cool.
Lefty now has 8 health. What else are you doing on your turn?
The goo is floating, and I'm going to just.
The goo has that end of the table has begun to lift, and the goo is kind of sliding down towards you.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna lean down and open my mouth and start pulling it into me. Like the other goo's gonna slide out and connect to it.
Yeah. Okay. So you're. Okay. Well. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna feed into my magic bag stomach.
Cool. So let's see how much. Just gonna do some quick math here to see how much goo that would be.
It was a crazy amount of goo. Like the volume of a magic bag was nuts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm turning myself into a nuclear bomb. 64 cubic feet of items, regardless of their liquid or solid state. Maximum weight of 500 pounds.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get the quantity of the goo right.
Okay. This is important.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Okay. I would say it's a pretty. I'd say it's a pretty moderate layer. So
It's about 2, 3, 4, 5 inches thick. The layer.
I would say a moderate layer is about 6 inches thick.
6 inches. All right. Well,
Yeah,
definitely got me
and
beat.
So
That's way above average though.
Yeah.
So 6 inches at like that's volume is it'd be like 560 gallons of goo. You're not going to be able to pull this all in one turn. It is a lot of goo. It's going to take you at least 2 turns to pull it all in. But as you pull it in, it heals you.
Oh, okay. How many gallons you said? 300?
Wait, what?
How many gallons did you say?
560.
Okay. I won't be able to take it all.
No.
That's a lot of gas.
Because I already had a lot to begin with.
Yeah, you're full to the brim.
Oh.
This feels like an awful lot of phrasing.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just I'm not gonna be able to do much else, so I'm just pulling in the goo.
All right.
I'm making
Toby,
the
I'm going
worst
to-
sounds too.
Yeah, it does not sound good. It's like the most disgusting mukbang video you've ever heard. Or mukbang, whatever it's called. The eating videos. Toby, roll a death saving throw and tell me what it is. Do not let anybody else know. It's a secret.
I'm not a big muck or ASMR person.
I am
Gives
definitely
me,
not.
gives me the creeps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
neither
it
of those
makes
things
me
is
want to throw up.
neither of those things is for me
Yeah.
either.
The only ASMR videos I like are like the little things that have sand, where they're like sticking.
Yeah,
sticking
I hate
sand.
those. I hate all.
Those
I
are-
don't. I'm just not an ASMR guy.
I sent you a text massage.
Got it. That's what you rolled.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Now you
The
can just
idea of
help
a
somebody up, right?
stranger-
You can stabilize
Just-
someone.
You gotta heal me.
Yeah. If you stabilize them, they won't make any more death saving throws. I don't think.
Did you what happened with this last wild magic thing? Did you even
Uh,
the 89?
I didn't look up what it did. Fuck. Hold on. I think somebody else asked a different question. 89. Oh, fuck. Okay. I need you to roll 1d4.
Who?
1.
Oh,
1. Okay. Let me look it up really quick.
How many spikes erupt through my midsection?
None. You 89. You move to another plane of existence until the end of your next turn, after which you return to the space previously occupied, or the nearest free space. Roll 1d4 to find out which plane you will be transported to.
Oh, so I can't be. I'm not guzzling my goo, huh?
You are not guzzling your goo.
All right. But my healing magic did fire off. So or
Yes,
else
your
this
healing
wouldn't
magic
be
did fire off.
What if I get sent to the plane of existence that's that pocket workshop that way?
That was not one of the options.
Oh, damn it.
Come on.
I'm sure all the options are good things, right?
Well, they're you didn't roll the bad one.
Oh.
Did you get shifted to a different plane of existence whenever you got banished? I don't remember if that was where you went, if you went to one.
I don't
think you
when did I ever get banished?
I don't think you did. I think it was Tyler. Yeah, it was Tyler, Christian, and Dylan's characters got banished. Oh, that was the session where you got you joined. You didn't play. You joined super late and just said hi.
Oh, was I drunk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I ran off and fought that other warforged.
Yeah, and ripped a guy in half.
I ripped his heart out and ate it.
Yeah.
And went crazy. So yeah.
Not that.
Brush your teeth.
I didn't think that you guys would be getting teleported to different planes of existence. So
Now Toby's still on me, prone, right? So
yes, but you are teleported. It doesn't say that you and any people you were holding.
it's attached to me.
He's not attached. He was just. He's dead.
I'm gonna slip my finger in his mouth.
Yeah, see, now he's not a person, he's a corpse,
You're
which
gonna
makes him a
fish hook him?
possession.
True, he is technically dead. So
technically unconscious.
well, true. Okay.
Technically unconscious. Okay,
Need your
so here
consent.
we are. Perfect. All right, so you are shifted into our world's astral plane, which is called the Transcendent Plane.
Toby's body just goes poof.
Yeah, just falls.
Ow!
It's a
Roll another death saving
realm.
throw. Got it.
It's a realm of infinite possibilities. It's where basically all the dead spirits end up.
Do I see like Toby phasing in and out of there?
I would say that being shunted into the astral plane, you do see it's like a mirror image of where you are right now. And you do see like Toby's spirit kind of like looking down on his body.
Can I do anything while I'm there?
I would say probably. It does.
Grab that spirit and shove him in his mouth.
I'm doing like what dogs do when they see the reflection in the mirror,
Yeah.
just bowing up at him.
Where you would see, so you're kind of like on a flat surface. It's not an exact mirror image, but you do see like all the people that you would have seen in the like prime material plane. You do see them here as well, and here there's like rivers of like they're like silvery essence. Basically, it's just like spirit essence.
Oh, can I see the goo or the storm giant?
You can see the storm giant, but you can see like his spirit, I guess.
I'm gonna attack his spirit.
Okay.
Go RKO me back to life.
It's like you
I
put on the ring.
Could I try?
Yeah, it's basically like putting on the one ring. Like you can see the souls and spirits of other things in the astral plane.
I'm gonna
Save
save
my
my
last.
last.
You can
Level-
also in the
level.
distance see like kind of like swirling portals, like horizontal portals that some of these you see like long lines of spirits and souls and stuff like that, like lining up to these different portals. You can assume that these are portals into different that would ferry mortals into different divine realms.
Already
In the
cast.
astral plane, you have like you can move in 360 degrees in the astral plane.
I can go
So I can
down
go
or
down
up.
or up.
Yeah, like you can float yourself around basically. You have there's no gravity in the astral plane. Just everything
my
kind of starts
movement-
from the same.
movement.
So my movement,
is
doubled?
Unrestricted. You have free movement.
Yeah,
right
but how
yeah,
far?
but how far?
now. Your regular movement speed. 30 feet.
God damn it! Can't get to it.
I think
I
I'm going,
think I'm going
to
to
guiding
guiding
bolt
bolt
his spirit.
spirit.
At
level.
I can
I
cast
can
that at level
cast that
2,
at level
right?
2, right?
Yeah, you can. I think you can upcast it.
It's not showing up here though.
Maybe I choose.
Maybe I choose from up here. They just don't duplicate it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
Night, night.
Oh fuck!
19.
And that's to
That's
his
to his
spirit,
spirit
of
of
light.
light.
A hurled
A
bolt
hurled
light.
of light to his spirit energy.
Radiant
damage.
Hopefully that
Hopefully
affects
that affects his spirit. I would think.
Got an unbalanced washer back
washer
there.
back there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty loud, eh?
Yeah, man. You got something heavy in there? Oh wow. Okay. So give me 1 second here. James,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
I want it to
I wanted to
pierce into
pierce
him,
into him,
and then for his spirit or soul to be sucked down into that well of the worst Q possible. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know what they're
I don't know
going to
what
see.
they're
I'm on
gonna
a
see.
different
I'm on a
plane.
different plane.
Yeah, you are on. What would you like everyone else? What do you see? You say what you see happening on
Okay.
your end, and I will say what they see on their
I'm going to
end.
shoot the bolt into his up, and I assume his spirit's going to be centered around his skull, where his consciousness might be
Yeah.
anchored.
Anchored.
And then I just wanted to kind of grow really bright, and then instead of a spirit going to where it should go, it actually just gets destroyed. Or,
Shit.
I can't consume them. I would. I'm in a consuming type nature.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay. As you guys, Lefky, as you are just brought back to life, I don't think Frank's here yet right now, is he?
No, I came back.
Okay. So as you are laying here and like just being revived,
I'm gonna blink out of
and-
existence.
Out of existence.
Yeah, you off in the distance, Erebos and Rirko, all three of you see as Secundus just like pops out of existence. You see Toby over here coughing up blood. Looks like the worst possible scenario that a dog could be in. Yeah. And you see as the Storm Giant kind of like lifts himself up to go in for another attack on Lefkey, its head, like the eye sockets like begin to glow, and you see like the light shooting from its eyes and from its mouth, as its head just explodes, and it falls backwards into the well of magic behind it, and you see as its body is just like ripped apart, and it's James, you see as its soul is also taken down there, and it is also just destroyed.
All right.
And that is the end of combat.
And you said I was in a different plane for one turn, right? So I should pop
For
back.
1d4 turns. So yeah, you would immediately pop right back.
Damn.
It's 10 o'clock. How much? What's everybody's timetable?
I think
I mean, I'm good.
I think we can
But-
wrap right
Yeah, we can wrap
now.
if you want.
Would probably be the best time to do it.
Like I'm good for a bit. But
You want us to take a level when we come back?
Yes, that you guys. That's what I was gonna say. You guys can figure out your leveling stuff now, and then we can. I would.
So Toby lives.
Yeah, Toby would need to make either somebody needs to help Toby or Toby needs to make another death
I'd
save.
turn around and pick him up since we're out of
That's
combat.
fine.
I'd stabilize.
Yeah.
him.
I mean, so
smart.
this is like as bad as a dog can be. Is this an old Yeller situation where Secundus just tosses him over the edge?
I'm gonna rub some of this goo on your wounds, brother.
The goo
I
does
ate too
nothing
much.
to his wounds.
I ate too much chocolate.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's in my
Um,
storm giant wounds.
Now would be a good time to rest. The next session, you guys will have some big
Because when we take a
combat.
level, it'll put us back to full.
Yes, you guys. I would recommend taking a full rest. We can
Tyler's
explore this
gonna
further,
have
but-
to. He's gonna probably just keep doing what he's doing and like on chat with you, because we're gonna be resting. Unless we're gonna try to communicate. Do you have a message with somebody, Tyler? Or
I do have a message cantrip, but
because
This pathway, when the giant would have died and gotten up, this pathway, the mouth of this giant skull would have opened fully, and and now there would be an open way to get into this room back here.
I thought that giant skull was giant.
It was, but the size difference was too great, and it didn't make sense for my in my. So he stepped out of it, and yeah.
Pocket dimension, long rest.
Oh no! So when we were talking to it, the voice was coming from inside the skull.
Yeah.
The skeleton storm giant was hiding inside the skull, and when he emerged to fight us, did he do that like the ring girl, just doing the creepy walk out of the eye?
On like all fours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retcon. That's how it happens.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh
now
no, I
he's dead
do not
forever.
like that. Illuminated by the light of the magic pit.
do we want to meet in this room before we end the session
You guys can totally meet in this room. Yeah.
with the creepy?
Which one?
The throne room that's up here. I can move you guys.
Gotcha.
I'll be
Yeah,
carrying.
it does seem like resting next to the void of infinite magic is probably not a safe thing to do.
I mean, or this
This
throne upon bones is fine too.
Wait, you said a short or a long rest?
You guys will be able to get a long rest then.
We've got that portal,
Yeah, you guys will use the pocket dimension trick that I'm gonna have to find a way to nerf.
and I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Majin's gonna tell us about what he discovered about that thing. 'Cause I'm real curious.
What happened to you guys? How did it go?
You see us, right?
What, you kept busy, obviously.
You just Secundus just tosses Toby into the hole.
Yeah.
Limp sack of bones.
Like this by the scruff.
It just opens a pocket dimension and like yeets him in.
Oh, I gained 10 hit points with my roll. Nice.
Are we leveling up?
Yes, you guys are leveling up and resting now.
Just once or twice?
I put you guys at level 8, right?
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was updated from 7.
That is 1 level. Well, it's been a very long time since you guys leveled.
Yeah,
and I
'cause
think
we
I
were
could-
on the
We were
cusp of
leveling.
leveling.
So.
Yeah, let's say it's 2 levels.
Hot damn. I'm gonna have to do some figuring out. You said something
yeah,
about
something about
Spore Druid
or something I should look at.
Yeah, Spore Druid should work.
Wait, so we should be level 8?
You guys will now be level 8, yes.
We're gonna level
We're
up
gonna
twice.
twice though. So
Yep.
Level 9.
Started
We started
at
at
7.
7.
So you'll end at level 9. You're currently 7. You will go up to level 9.
Oh, so if I'm 7, I go up to 9? Because I was at 7
Yes.
before.
Yeah, then you're going to go up to level 9.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have to read up on some spells. I just got access to 4th level spells. Well,
Oh,
well, well.
Is Majin gonna be impressed that we took on that Storm Giant? I'm trying to
I
think
think so,
of
considering. Yeah, I think so. 100%.
trying to think of how the dynamics gonna work. Where Majin ran away, we took care of the Storm Giant.
Definitely impressed. A little embarrassed.
Yo.
I think his first expectation when seeing you was like, "Oh, you guys ran away
Wait, say
too.
that again?
Congratulations."
That's a good
That's
point.
a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's like, no, you guys killed it. He's like, "Oh,
Oh.
yes."
It does not
totally,
show that you left the chat.
Proud
Yeah.
of you.
Cool. That sucks. Yeah, it just shows you as a black screen now. Cool. All right, I'll remove you from the chat.
Oh, Christian,
Christian.
All right, later.
'Cause his shit's frozen for me.
for me.
Assume Christian's frozen or had to drop out.
Yeah, his power went out.
What the fuck? God damn, dude. Texas has.
Yeah, it's
They're really focusing on their Pringles game, but the power grid, fuck it.
fucking shit. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
He called me. He's like, "It's raining, so my power went out."
Third world country.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
crazy.
Yeah. So you guys will level up to level 9.
So,
So
like,
next-
Tyler, do you want to go back over what? Because we did some RP stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Majin I think he would walk in and assume everybody ran away like him. But then upon
That
finding
does
out-
not look like anyone ran away.
Yeah, but then upon finding out that they had fought
Mhm.
the thing and defeated it, I think he'd be a little embarrassed. But like, try to turn it as like, I'm so proud of you guys. Bravery in the face of that thing. You did a great job. I was just scouting ahead to determine the other dangers. In fact, I fought 2 of those things. Two more. And I had to take out 2. It's crazy. But also there was these planets in there. I don't know if you felt the ground shaking.
You guys did all feel the ground shaking. Yes.
That
That
was
was
big.
ground shake.
Explain all that. The planets, and it seems like you can control the areas.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to can make either an investigation or an Arcana roll for that.
Secundus is still going to be silent and breathing kind of heavy and looking like wild-eyed at everything.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make an investigation check. Oh, I'm not investigating shit. That was a 2. Can I actually do a perception check to see if there's like anything good around I can take?
Yeah. You can make an investigation check. I would say make it with a wait. What? You're a fighter. Never mind. I thought you were a rogue for a second. If you were a rogue, I would have given you advantage on finding treasures.
I got a 22.
22. Yeah. There. So I'd say searching throughout the area, you find the equivalent of like 20 gold in gems.
Hell yeah.
You
think-
want Majid to also make an investigation or Arcana check?
You can if you want to. Anybody who wanted to can make one. Five. You understand that
Nat
these
20.
are planets. Fuck yeah. Okay, so
20.
fucking with it. Give me 1 second.
Oh. Third time's the charm, I guess, after a 1 and a 3.
You now can determine that this, James, for eating that much of the goo, I'm going to need another 1d100 roll. Tyler, you now understand that like this. Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, I get that a D100 doesn't have a critical failure, like, especially on a wild magic thing, but the feeling of rolling a 1 is still there.
Yeah.
I've got some RP stuff I'm going to do after this resolves.
Okay. Yeah. Tyler, you. Oh man, I just thought of something hilarious that I could do because of that one. Tyler, you now understand that the planetarium that you were in there, like that whole thing that you were, the globe and everything around it, was actually moving the world itself around you. Like Nimbus Peak, like where you were moving it, it was being moved as if this was some sort of command center where somebody could place things in different areas to control where they were. Which would be bad if somebody, say, I don't know, trying to drop all the sky islands to the surface. If they discovered it, it would be bad.
Gotcha. Okay, I reiterate that to the crew. So we could just control. You know what we should do? Is we should go up to the surface and start threatening people, and then we blackmail them, say, "Give us all your gold," or we'll just
Probably gonna die.
I actually kind
Tyler,
of
you
like
need
that.
to roll for a dark side point. There's
Yeah, I think we're gonna start adding morality into this.
what's your alignment mode again?
fucked up, bro. I don't know.
I got cock rings for days. What do you want from me?
Just confused. That's my alignment.
So is this what's happening here?
Okay, so you the so you now get, and so that's hard to, okay, so you see a version of yourself walking beside you after you've drank all this goo. Others do not see it. No, like nobody else reacts to it whatsoever. It just is it is the ideal version of what Secundus thinks that he should look like what the perfect form of Secundus is walking beside you in a spirit form, sort of. And you can now communicate with this spirit version of yourself, and it will whisper. It can at times give you advice.
Dude, come on.
I like
All
to
right.
think that just looks like sexy Squidward from that one.
Handsome. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just,
Yeah,
it's
handsome
just
Squidward.
with like a jawline.
Fucking, yeah, with a and a fucking beastly chest. I look like Lefty.
I am the perfect man.
All right, I've got three entities now.
This one
whispering
cannot
to me.
fight.
Nah, sure.
Sure.
But it's still talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Fuck.
All right. So is that spirit entity's there, right? And it whispers to me.
Yeah, that he is there, and it is for all intents and purposes permanent. Like it's just there now.
Okay. All right. You're gonna see Secundus kind of walk to the middle of this room, staggering, kind of on stilted legs. Weird whirring noises coming out of him, and weird red flashing in his chest. And he's gonna. If I can get my fucking select icon. He's gonna turn around and face the group, I guess. I don't know if I should. Are we in the pocket dimension for this? Or?
You guys can be in the pocket dimension right now.
Ah,
Where one person needs to be outside of the pocket dimension to maintain it being opened.
I mean, I can hang outside the pocket dimension.
I mean, you guys could just send Wilgie out there for a couple minutes if you trusted him that much.
Oh yeah, I guess he probably is a bit cramped in there.
You may want to see the sky again.
Well, it's been a long time for him.
He's been
Look,
in
I
there
haven't been
for
a-
the equivalent of
I-
like a decade.
Like, I haven't been
probably-
outside in so long, and then we just let him out into this crypt. He's like, no.
I probably wouldn't have made it into the pocket dimension for this. I'm gonna break down. So he's gonna turn and face the group, and he's just gonna hear like one word from Secundus as he like jerkily falls down to his knees and kind of looks up to the ceiling. Just gonna say, you know, a weird robotic voice is. He's gonna look up and just shut down. And then the only thing that's happening with his body is just like that goo's gonna start coming out of his eyes like tears.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, hey, it's a lot of goo.
Yep. And I'm gonna. I don't know. Like we have to like figure out narratively how to like mush up that other characters' memories, what it's doing to him, and then
Yeah.
and then the spirit character thing.
Did we full rest?
You guys are in the middle of your full rest now, yeah.
Okay.
Did your power come back on, I'm guessing?
Yeah, huh?
And if anybody's got any spiritual powers or anything, maybe they can lend their aid to resolve what this broke. Because I was already a memory riddled mess when I woke up in that cave.
Well,
Yeah, you're not.
I am an herbal shaman, if you know what I mean.
Blow some
Yo,
smoke into me.
same dog.
And then he'll
alright.
shut down until we can resolve that, I guess.
So Secundus's body does not make it into the pocket dimension, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I don't think he would
Okay.
make it into there.
All right, so there outside of the pocket dimension there is a hulking mass robot, I get kind of like guarding it, I guess. Ekkengar and Ekkengar 2 both like fall to your. They don't really fall; they kind of just land on your shoulders, and they sit there.
I took 2 levels of Blood Hunter.
You're full? Are you full Blood Hunter?
Why did Secundus shut down?
No.
I have Fighter.
He ate a bunch of the stuff. You guys don't know this, but it is called a Thyrus sap. And he it does some stuff narratively that none of you know about yet. But Secundus has drank it for the second time. This time he drank a lot of it, and the effect that it had on him gave him visions of another Secundus. And
A second Secundus.
a second Secundus. He already has that, so now he has that. Talking to another Secundus, he has the memories of the Warforged whose heart he's ripped out, and his other memories were already pretty fragmented. So, you know.
But like from my perspective, we're just walking in this pocket portal, and then he's like, "Help me!" and then goes. "Brrr."
Collapses to his knees. The Thyrus sap like starts leaking out of his eyes like tears, and he shuts down.
Okay, this feels like panic time.
Yeah, I
how do you
mean,
assess if the
when
robot's like still alive?
when I came into this dimension, I was running around panicked, trying to,
Get out.
get out, freaking out.
So yeah.
I guess Majin would go over and use healing hands on him because that's all he can do, really.
It does not seem to have any effect. I don't know that he's not taking damage. It's more of a
Psychological.
I know, but I don't think
Yeah.
Majin knows what the fuck is that. He's just
No, you're right.
shouting at
Yeah.
him like
I mean,
okay, he's not healing. I would.
whatever health you would have given him, he still takes that healing. Like,
I think Majin's probably not technologically sound, so he would bang it like you would like my
Fonzie.
dad does with a computer that's not working, and he's like maybe this will help it. Just
Yeah, the Fonzie, you like elbow my codpiece and like, let's check out these cock rings. Let's see what's wrong.
elbow
with
my
it.
codpiece.
I'm gonna come over and like poke the tear goo, and I'll ask, is this stuff supposed to be in him or out of him?
I don't know.
Because I think thematically, like working through some of these levels might help with the weird spiritually tainted moss, and then if anybody has any abilities, it might help as well. But
Someone said taint. I knows all about them.
a taint druid, not that kind of taint. Oh no.
So there, I can go to now.
In a panic, can I go in and grab what's his name, Wilgie?
Wilgie Bopplers.
I'll be right back.
Can I grab Wilgie Bopplers and be like, something's wrong with our robot friend?
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's. Do you guys want to do anything else while James is away?
Loot him.
I should be good. Oh yeah. Hey, was you got anything on?
You guys strip him down. You fucking take him to a chop shop.
Yeah, I'm good.
Take everything that's good, toss him into the magic well. Never leave the table.
All right, so there's that. Frank, do you know what other things you like will be turning into? We have the giant elk, but I have.
Do you have that? You sent me a list, right, to choose from?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, it's like if you just scroll up a little bit in the chat, I can add all of those things to your yourself.
Nah, that'd be overkill. Which chat is it in?
It's just in our DMs.
Gotcha.
Ooh, maybe we can do like a haunted one-off where you guys go through like a. What was that video game with the Psychonauts? You guys can go through a memoryscape, unlock some shit, and
Yeah. Okay.
touch
That's
the
fine.
goo.
James,
You touch the goo, and you connect to me psychically.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. Fuck, that's cool. All right.
Oh yeah. How about as we're all gathered around him, worried about him or trying to loot him, one or the other, the tears that are streaming from his face suddenly become
Shoot out like venom and stuff.
rigid. Yeah, they like shoot out like symbiote stuff, and each strand just slaps right onto our foreheads, and
So
we all pass out.
As we, as you guys kind of all come together and everything like that, now worried about your friend Secundus, and Wilgie Bopplers comes out to investigate. As you touch either Secundus's body or like the goo gets on you or anything like that, because he just recently got back from a like trip to another plane, he is still kind of surrounded in that teleportation magic, like that planar magic that shifts all of you into Secundus. For like all of your conscious, like your physical forms collapse there, and you all mentally enter Secundus. And next session will be retrieving Secundus from his own mind.
Oh yeah. We'll get to explore some world lore and stuff from that old Warforged.
Yeah. So he keep in mind he is like over 200, like close to 200 years old. Was around pre-ascension.
Yeah.
All of you guys will use your characters exactly as they are. James, should I have you play as Secundus or should I have you make a new character? No, you'll play
I'll
as
probably
Secundus.
just end up being the bad guy at the end of it. Like all psychological
fight
problems.
yourself?
Yeah.
Where
I'll play as
Neuralink.
maybe the Secundus, like the ideal Secundus you just talked about.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was
And
about to
at the
say.
end of it,
Secundus.
yeah.
You guys see like handsome Secundus as you kind of like enter what would Secundus's, for lack of a better term, mind palace look like?
It'll probably be a pre-ascension world. What
Yeah.
where in the temples where he was being,
Where he,
where he was a guardian. or something.
All right. So yeah, that's what you fucks are gonna do next time.
Interesting point, though. Since we didn't get our long rest before we were sucked into Secundus, what's
You're
that
in a
do
fucking
for-
psychological world. Your
Yeah,
physical
you guys
bodies
still
are.
Yeah, your physical bodies are asleep. So while you are resting, this is happening.
In an unknown dungeon. If you guys wake up and your mouths taste like ball sweat.
Yeah,
This
that's
isn't the
all
first
part
time
of the
I've been
dream.
Inside of Secundus. I'm a bit of an expert at being inside Secundus at this point. So
All right, so now I need to find a map.
follow my lead. When I first met him, he literally shoved me inside him. Actually, true story.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end the session. You guys all get to level up 2 times.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Yes, and the next time we will be exploring Secundus's memories.
Stay out of that. Stay out of that door that just says stuff. It's not. It's not
Yeah.
important. Don't look at it.
It's not
It's
for
it's
you.
taxes.
It's taxes.
It's taxes.
Taxes 2024.
Yeah.
Pre-ascension tax guide. All right, you guys are very much close to the end of Act 1. You guys have like, we'll do the one shot in what should be a one shot in Secundus's brain. Let's see, 2 weeks out is the 14th would be that Saturday. No, that's next weekend. No, it's not. The 7th is next weekend. The 14th would be that Saturday.
Yeah, that works.
I might be a bit busy. I might have to do
Yeah.
some calendar shifting because my next couple of weekends are pretty booked. But I'll let you know.
Jamie's gonna be in Germany, so I'll be solo with the kids.
on the 14th.
Maybe I'll try to get the kids to watch.
Maybe.
I'm in
Yeah.
Ottawa weekend of the 21st, so I can't do that one either.
Okay. Well, we can talk about it in the chat, and so the 21st does definitely not work.
I'm good except for next weekend and the weekend of the 27th. I am unavailable.
I have nothing going on ever until July. So. Oh, that's a lie because next weekend I have my sister's wedding.
I'm traveling on the 27th, but I'm not at liberty to say where.
Where you
Let's
going?
just say it has nothing to do with Pringles, right? Wink.
I'm on my way, Dylan.
That reminds me, I'm traveling as well.
I'll bring you some beaver nuggets too.
All right. I have got to take a massive dump. So
right.
I will see you guys later.
Later. Bye.
All right,
See
see you
you
guys.
later.
Peace out.
Bye, everyone.